Okay. All right, so on this track, you're gonna see things come out, weaknesses come out, imbalances come out, lack of understanding come out on a track like this because it's hard, it's slick, it's sandy, it's ruddy, you know what I mean? So at Paula, these tracks that have traction, you're not gonna see a lot of these things come out. So that's why I like to bring the guys I work one-on-one to a track like this so we can make a big difference in one time instead of making a small, teeny little difference 100 times with somebody, right? Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is that you've been taught good by being on your toes, your hips are out, you get what I'm saying? Your back is straight, but what I'm seeing is a little bit of this, okay? So I'm seeing your knees bend a little bit more, so put your hand on the bars. So I'm seeing your knees bend a little bit more, so if I'm sitting like this and I give it gas, whop, and you feel like you're almost kind of going backwards a little bit, right? So if I give it gas, that motorcycle's going forward. But if I'm in this position, yeah, my position's good, toes, hips, back, but my upper body's going backwards a little bit. If I give it gas, I'm going backwards. So now you're gonna have to pull up a little bit. Here's your arms, tight, right? Now, if I come into a corner and you brake, what's that motorcycle doing? It's coming into you, but you're coming into your arms a little bit. As you see, you're having to push back, right? Okay, but now if we straighten our legs up, bend our hips, and we come down, how much more did your arms relax?
A lot more.
A lot more. Now if you give it gas, what are you doing already? You're already initiating the direction of the motorcycle. Here with your knees bent, even just that little bit, as you see, now you're going to be reacting to it because gas, then I come forward.
Yeah.
And that's only a little bit. Straighten your knees up just 1 inch. There you go. Now bend over 1 inch. There you go. So now you give it gas, you're coming forward, right? Now when you brake, what's happening? You're already here, so now your arms are going to be loose to allow the front end to come to you and away from you and to move, because that's what's happening going into corners or in ruts like that right there, right? But if you're back here, you're almost having to push yourself back.
Yeah.
You can't allow the motorcycle to do what it needs to do. So the most important thing in motocross to go fast is you have to have a flow. The only way to have a flow is to have loose arms. Because look at these trees, right? At the bottom, there's a trunk. And below that, there's the roots. Here's your roots, right? You only have as much control of the motorcycle as your feet do, really, because that's the lowest point from body to bike. The first point of contact from bike to ground is your wheels. What do you do when you come to, first time you go to a new track?
Take a sight lap.
Well, I know, but what do you, like if you go there, you're like, okay, what do you think? What kind of condition is it?
Smooth.
Well, hold on. What kind of condition is it? So then I know what kind of tires to put on, right? That's the main thing going to anywhere is traction. The first point of contact from bike to ground is your tires. Okay, first point of contact from body to bike is your feet. So that's where your roots are. Here's your trunk. Okay, as we move up, here's your limbs. So you want your limbs to be loose to allow this motorcycle to go where it needs to go. If my limbs are tight, well then I'm always reacting to it, and I'm always going to be counterbalanced. So you see Jet's arms are looser than everybody's. Why? Because his legs are more straight, he's more bent over this way, and so now he can allow his arms to be loose. But one person that does this, what happened to your arms? Did they tighten up a little bit? That little bit they tightened up, okay? So that's what we're gonna work on the most, is when you're just straightening up a little bit more. Straightening up a little bit more and coming more into your handlebars. Okay, so that's going to help you on acceleration, and that's going to help you on decel coming into corners. Just 1 inch here at the knees and 1 inch here at the hips. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? But as you see, just that little bit can throw you off where you struggle around the whole track. But then someone just puts a lap time on you, and lap time on you, and lap time on you, and lap time on you, where you're going to come stale with your speed because you're struggling everywhere, right? If someone tells you to go faster, 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 well, you only can go so fast because your technique can't handle anymore. I'm telling you how, when, and why to go faster through your technique so you can do it on your own. I already can see it in your eyes you want to go faster. You just haven't been told, or you haven't been, haven't felt it, okay? So that's what we're going to work on today. So when we go out there, we're going to straighten this up, half little 1 inch, and we're going to bend over at the hips 1 inch, and we're going to get a little bit closer to the handlebars. So now, acceleration, we're initiating it, and then when we're coming in a corner, we're allowing it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.